Hi, it's me again, and as I said to you in a video a little while ago, only a couple of days ago, the BBC have really annoyed classical music enthusiasts. I was reading from a website, Slip Disc, the #1 classical music site, and they have gone proper anti-BBC over there. Blimey, it's like reading my own website, apart from all the classical music stuff. They are really anti-BBC over there. Have a look at this one. The BBC's plan to cancel culture will cost it dear. They're not talking about cancel culture, they're talking about cancelling, culture. Not a lot of culture around anymore, and the BBC seems to be the last bastion of it for these people. Let's have a look. What we know so far is that BBC 4 will be taken off the air and put online with a minuscule budget from 2025. BBC 4 is the only UK television channel apart from Sky Arts which has a declared cultural remit. Now, as I said before, I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. You know, the age demographic of viewers for BBC 4 is over 45. And they're going to put it online only, which most over 45s wouldn't be their first choice of viewing. You know, some of the oldies don't like doing that sort of thing, do they? But they did it, so they had the money to bring back BBC 3, whose viewership demographic is 16 to 24. And 16 to 24s love watching stuff online. It's just backwards thinking, isn't it? Backwards thinking. Although, you know, if they're not going to make any new shows for BBC 4, which is what they've said, it's only going to show repeats, then you may as well just scrap it off completely and not even bother putting it online. And just the shows that you'll be repeating on there, you can just leave straight on iPlayer, can't you? God, it just makes no sense to me, the way the BBC thinks sometimes. And the BBC orchestras have been told to find their own funding with no indication of where they might turn. We will end up with fewer orchestras. Yeah, I mentioned this in the other video, and I couldn't find the thing that said how many orchestras the BBC maintain, in other words, pay for. But now I found it. Now I found this Freedom of Information request. Look, so someone asked about what orchestras the BBC has, and it says, in answer, the BBC maintains the following orchestras. The BBC Symphony Orchestra, BBC Philharmonic Orchestra, BBC Concert Orchestra, BBC Scottish Symphony Orchestra, BBC National Orchestra of Wales. The total number of staff positions for musicians in these orchestras is 399. They say staff positions. These are maintained. The BBC pay these money every month. They don't get them in and say, we'll pay you for the day we need you Thursday to play your violin. It's not like that. These are BBC orchestras. They're on the payroll. How much work? How much work realistically would an orchestra do for the BBC? And whilst I don't see the point of the BBC maintaining one orchestra, why does it need 5? You know, just spin it down to 1. I don't agree with you having 1, but you could spin it down to 1. And if you find a day where you needed an orchestra here and an orchestra there, that's not, I need more orchestras, is it? That's, I just need to change the planning a bit better so that they're here one day and there the next day and you get more value from them because you're paying them anyway. It makes no sense, does it? Why? God, it's so wasteful. 399 full-time orchestral musicians being paid for with your TV licence fee. Madness. Madness. So I understand that the #1 classical music website, Slip Disc, is cross at this because that's their thing. That's the thing that they like. But I used to like Formula 1. And, well, I still like Formula 1. But I used to watch it on the BBC back in the day when I had a television licence, right? And I was very cross when it moved over and I couldn't watch it anymore because did it go to 3 and then to Sky Sports? Whatever. But I used to be able to watch it for free. And I was very cross when I couldn't anymore. But I understand that it was becoming a very expensive sport, much like football, and the BBC can't afford to pay for it. They've already got a big black hole of payments, so you just have to suck it up. Why should the BBC maintain 5 orchestras? Anyway, back to the article. Taken together, it is clear that the BBC hierarchy have chosen to penalise the serious part of the broadcasting spectrum in order to protect the trivial. That, in many people's view, is a betrayal of its charter. Come 2025, we may all stop paying the licence fee. Cool, that's a big sentence to finish on, isn't it? You know, these people who loved and defended the BBC and think, you know, some of the stuff they did was wonderful are now thinking about stopping paying the licence fee. That's a big thing, isn't it? And there is only, you know, out of all the defences I hear, people talk to me all day, every day, and I'm out and about and on email and everything, that their defence of the BBC. And there is only 2, really, isn't there? That it does the local stuff, you know, because no other channel's going to touch that. You get local news and stuff like that. Fair enough. And the other one is stuff like this. orchestral stuff, classical music stuff, artsy-fartsy stuff. Because no other channel's going to touch it, because it's not going to bring in enough viewers to warrant showing ads, getting sponsors for it, stuff like that. So it won't pay for itself. So only the BBC could do it because they have a public service remit and they get publicly funded to do stuff like this. If the license fee goes, will all that go? Yeah, of course it will. Of course it will, because if they go commercial, they're going to have to chase advertisers. You know, if they go subscription, they're going to have to chase the people, which means they've got to put all their thoughts, efforts, and money into making more popular stuff. So it's exactly what they're saying there. You know, they've chosen to penalise the serious part of the broadcasting spectrum to protect the trivial. Yes. Yes, they have. Would it make the BBC better? And will it make it less needy of our funding? Probably, yeah, because the TV licence, I think, is going to go. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully someone else will pick up on all the classical music stuff. Hey, Slip Disc, the #1 classical music website. So what do you think about this then? It's still ridiculous to me that the BBC maintains 5 orchestras. I would still say it's ridiculous, you know me, if they had 1 orchestra. But, you know, at least I could sort of see that they have the proms and they have all these other bits that they do, don't they? I could probably get by on that. But 5? I mean, seriously, 5? It's mad, isn't it? But let me know what you think about all this down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because if you do that, hopefully, I'll get to see you in another video again soon when I... Ta-da.